Hello, mi gente. Welcome back to another video. And this game came out a while ago. In YouTube terms, it was a while ago. It's only been about 2 days since it came out, to be honest. And I've had the translated scan for just as long. And honestly, I'm sitting here with the only excuse that I can give you, which is that I'm a lazy cunt. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to talk about the scan. Not a lot of new info, but a little piece of the info that they gave us in the scan is very valuable to me. In my opinion, it is very valuable. So the scan says 2 great modes have been confirmed in Shinobi Strikers, and basically all the quotes just keep talking about how you have to combine forces. You can play with friends. You can join forces with allies. Blah 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 blah. Right? The same shit. Like, we get it. You can play with friends. It's a team thing. Okay. But the cool shit is the whole build a team that's revolving around certain styles. And people were making the joke that it's like Overwatch, but they're not so far off from the truth. Alright, so I'm gonna read what's right on the bottom of it, where it says different styles mean different roles. And the guy says this is super exciting because it's a quote taken from somebody, right? And it's pretty dope because automatically it forces people to have to communicate and coordinate. And the one good thing about that is that it makes matches not only more enjoyable and exciting, but it makes the game itself more competitive. It makes it more open for competitive kind of gameplay. And the different styles is power, defense, launch, and recover. I'm assuming launch is something along the lines of long range. Defense, obviously tanks, kind of like Shukaku Gaara on the bottom left of the scan. I'm assuming characters like that are going to have the tanky options. Power would be, I'm assuming, somebody like Naruto, maybe Kakashi, who really knows. And then the healers, it's like you guys can see on the bottom left of the scan as well, like Sakura. And in the picture, you can even see her do her whole healing palms thing. So it'll be very exciting to see what they can really come up with when it comes to the roster and what specific role each character has. Now, if they really wanted to, they could make this more versatile, where they can basically have you pick any character you want, but then have them, have, I guess, different styles. Meaning, let's say if I pick Itachi, right? I can decide what style Itachi is. Instead of it being like a set static style, I can pick what style I want, whether it be defense, power, long range, or healing. Of course, I feel like that'll make it a little bit not so balanced, so I really hope that it's almost like a static thing. Like if you pick Sakura, you're only forced to heal, you know what I'm saying? You can't really do much besides heal. If you pick somebody like Shukaku, you really can't do much besides maybe defend and protect your teammates. And if you have power, you're kind of like the one dude that's like leading the team, while the dude that's long range obviously stays back a little bit and protects the team from a certain distance. That would be pretty fucking dope. And the thing with this that I really like is that it seems like they're really trying to make this an experience that's different from what we've already seen on the past Naruto games. Everybody's still complaining and bitching about the graphics and whatnot. To me, again, like I said before, the art style, I like it. I like the graphics. So far, I don't think that's going to be the final product, how it's going to look. So I think people are complaining too much. But regardless, let's move on to the very last thing, which is missions. Apparently there will be missions in the game which you can play with friends. Now, it seems you can only play with like your 3 friends. It's not like a team versus team kind of scenario, but more like a team versus AI kind of scenario here. So it says search, annihilation, escort, subjugation. I can only give you guys certain guess on what some of these are. For example, search would be something like you have to find a certain item within a certain amount of time. Escort would be something along the lines of either capture the flag or like it's a literal escort mission where maybe there's an AI character that you have to protect from other AI enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be kind of cool. But I feel like it would make it that much fucking sweeter if they made it team versus team, where you're defending an AI from like an actual human team. That would be fucking dope. Subjugation, I really don't know what that is, honestly, unless it's something along the lines of like maybe there's gonna be a whole mob full of people. There's gonna be a shit ton of people and you have to like get rid of them, something along those lines. Annihilation would be maybe, I don't know, you have to beat a boss or some shit. Who knows? I really don't. I'm just throwing it out there because really that's the only thing I could think of when it comes to just the translated titles, right? Otherwise, you know what? Not a lot of stuff, right? But the whole thing with the styles is pretty dope. I'm looking forward for them to release more info, hopefully at E3, because I feel like that's the prime time for them to, you know, throw good shit out there for us, because everybody's gonna be watching that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know there wasn't a lot of it, but yeah, hopefully there's more info coming along the way. I'm out, guys. Peace.